Welcome to the next lesson in this course where we're going to be looking at ChatGPT prompts that are going to allow us to niche down and find our target audience for YouTube. As always, you can find the prompts discussed in this video in the link down below. Download the PDF that we use over here and you're going to be able to leverage it for your own personal YouTube channel. All right, so I went ahead and jumped over to the PDF. Let's go ahead and get our first prompt here, which is going to be YouTube niche discovery. So maybe based off the previous video, you're like, okay, these are a bunch of niches. I'm not really too sure what's going to be perfect match for me personally. This is going to help you out here. So let's go ahead and copy that. All right, so once we have a copy, I'm going to go ahead and paste here. And we're going to go ahead and have GPT fill in the interest, passions, and target audience. This is going to help you see the structuring for how you want to input it, but also just gives you like a random idea of what could possibly occur here. So I'm just going to say, please fill in the variables with examples. And I'm going to do semicolon, enter, and then let's go ahead and see what this prompt can come up with. Okay, so as you see here, with the interest being fitness, healthy eating, mindfulness, technology, and literature, honestly, a really broad amount of stuff here. And running, cooking, meditation, gadget reviews, writing, and the target audience being individuals aged 18 to 40, interested in healthy lifestyles, mindfulness, and tech savvy. GPT was able to come up with 5 main niches that you could possibly work in, which is going to be fitness and running guides. That's pretty interesting. Healthy cooking vlog, meditation and mindfulness talks, tech gadget reviews, and literature review writing tips. And with anything, when it comes to YouTube, whatever you start off with, you want to make sure you're very niche down. You don't want to start your channel too broad. So what I would suggest you to do is, out of the suggestions that it gives you here, choose the one that you feel like you can really have a passion for and do long term and create content for. Now let's go ahead and play around with this prompt a little bit more. Let's see if it'll be able to understand this following inquiry, which is, out of these prompts, which would, or let's say out of these niches, which would be the easiest to do from home. And then, as we know, with GPT, it's able to understand pre-context, so we'll be able to understand which one is the best one to do from home. And it looks like it chose the meditation and mindfulness talks. And basically it's basing off what we just had inputted here, but it's doing more like niches that, maybe you just want to do a YouTube channel and stay within your home and not necessarily have to, run and do a vlog and so on. The next prompt we're going to look at today is going to be the YouTube content ideas. So once you found and picked your niche, we got to create content for it. And let's figure out a list of different ideas that could be really well associated with our type of niche. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and paste that. We're just going to go ahead and put on our YouTube niche here. Let's go with the YouTube niche of meditation and mindfulness talks. And then let's just go with the audience that we outlined here, that we want individuals 18 to 40, healthy lifestyle, mindfulness, and tech savvy. We'll go with just up to mindfulness. And then we'll go ahead and put that in here. And let's see what type of content GPT comes up with for this prompt. Okay, perfect. So as you see here, we got intro to mindfulness, an introductory video explaining what mindfulness is, its benefits, and how it can be incorporated in daily lives. Guided meditation sessions, mindfulness exercises, meditations for stress relief, and so on. As you see, there's a ton of different content ideas, and we can take it one step further. And let's just say we like this guided meditation sessions. We can go ahead and say, based on this content idea, what would be a 5-video playlist? Do semicolon, and then we're going to insert that. And then here we go. We're going to get a 5-video playlist based around that topic. And you could possibly make a playlist to start off your YouTube channel. So it gave the introduction to guided meditation for video 1, and then all the way down to guided meditation for deep relaxation. Really, really powerful stuff here. And one thing I want to point out real quick is that if you have intentions of doing a completely AI automated, a faceless YouTube channel, don't worry. These still have value, as you're going to be able to apply the stuff we learned here about your niche into the different Zapier flows we create. All right, so now that we have our niche, we understand different content that can be associated with niche. Let's go ahead and look at our next prompt here, which is going to be YouTube growth strategies. So we have our niche. Let's go ahead and grab it real quick. It's going to be meditation and mindfulness talks. And then let's go ahead and grab the same target audience. And let's see what strategies GPT has for us in order to grow and, develop in this niche. All right, so as you see here, it gives us 6 different tips here, such as consistent posting schedule, high quality content, engage with your audience, collaborations, SEO optimization, if I can speak, and hashtags, and promote on other platforms. What's great about what we're going to learn in today's course is we're going to be able to have consistent posting schedules, create high quality content, have collaborations, have SEO optimization, hashtags based off data sets, and so on. We're going to be able to do a ton of stuff when it comes to other flows in this course to solve these things. But overall, when you're running a YouTube channel, you always want to have a good understanding of like, hey, what type of hashtags perform well in my niche? What type of things, gets the best kind of engagement from our audience when understanding, YouTube analytics. Lastly, for this video, we're going to look at the YouTube hashtag research. I think this is a very valuable prompt, as this is going to give you an idea of essentially the type of hashtags that you want to kind of build into and make sure you have an authority over in your niche. So as you see here, we got our list of hashtags that is specific to our niche, even with a description of why that specific hashtag was taken. Now, in the context that you don't want a description and you just kind of want straight hashtags, you can always say generate just the hashtags and the 10 most important. Enter here, and then we're just going to get the 10 most important hashtags when it comes to our specific niche on YouTube. I hope you learned something in today's video. Go ahead and check out those prompts in the description below. Download that PDF and start playing around with them yourself. Find your niche. As we jump into later videos of this tutorial, we're going to build out way more ways we can apply this to our YouTube channel. But for now, I'll see you in the next video where we go over partnerships and collaboration for your YouTube channel. Welcome back to the course. We're going to be looking at today building partnerships and collaborations, and we're going to be diving into some pretty interesting ChatGPT prompts today. Go ahead and download the PDF down below and you'll be able to get access to the prompts we use in today's course. But let's go ahead and start off with our first prompt here, which is going to be YouTube collaboration ideas. So where all we need to do is go ahead and copy this. Let's go back over to GPT. We're just going to paste, and essentially we need a niche and target audience. But what I like to do so y'all can get an understanding of structuring is I always have GPT input the variable for me because that gives you the best way to format your input. So let's go ahead and do that. Fill in the variables with examples, semicolon, and then from here, it will identify, okay, we're doing the niche of cooking and food, the target audience of young adults and college students interested in learning to cook on a budget. So for this niche, we got 5 different suggestions. We got collaboration idea, dorm room cooking challenges. Another one was collaboration idea, grocery store budget battles, fast food makeovers, cultural cuisine exchange, cooking with celebrity or influencer. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with one of these. So let's say the collaboration idea is fast food makeover, which is partner with a health and fitness YouTuber to create fast food makeover series in which you recreate popular fast food items with healthier ingredients. Pretty interesting. What we can do here is we can grab that headline and say, based on this collab idea, generate the amount of episodes this should be in a playlist. Obviously, whatever your niche is and target audience is, you're going to get drastically different outputs. But for our niche and audience today, we're going to go ahead and use this, and we're going to go ahead and see what it comes up with. So I didn't paste the collaboration idea of fast food makers on accident, but as you see here, it's actually doing it for every single one of the ideas, which is nice. Dorm room cooking challenge, 10 episodes. Each episode can feature a different guest and a unique culinary challenge tailored to the dorm room environment. Grocery store budget battle, 5 episodes. Fast food makeover, 7 episodes, and so on. So, for example, if I were to take fast food makeovers and say, for this idea, semicolon, then I'll paste it, generate the title for each episode. Now you can see how intricate GPT can get when it comes to really creating content and understanding the direction your YouTube channel could possibly go. As you see here, for these 7 episodes, it's giving us examples of different things that apply for that specific topic, such as revamping the classic, a healthier Big Mac makeover, and so on. Pretty cool stuff here, pretty powerful stuff here. Okay, so our next prompt we have here is going to be the YouTube influencer outreach. We're going to go ahead and paste that, and let's go ahead and use the same niche and the same target audience so we can stay consistent here. We're going to do that. We're going to paste, and let's see what GPT comes up with. So for our niche, it gave us these 6 tips when approaching potential influencers to work with. Do your homework, personalize your pitch, present a clear value proposition, suggest specific collaboration ideas, be professional yet approachable, and follow up, but don't be a nag. Now let's give an example here. Let's say personalized pitch. We're going to go ahead and say, give me an example of a good personalized pitch. The purposes of these prompts is really to encourage you to jump into fine-tuned conversations with YouTube and specifically ChatGPT's thoughts on YouTube for your niche. So don't be afraid to take parts of its output and really dive deeper into understanding the best way to approach the different suggestions it has. As you see here, we have a nice little potential email that could be sent to a channel that fits for the fast food makeover, with giving a lot of content and a lot of context of what essentially they would expect, what they essentially would want to do as a collaborative partner. I hope you learned something in today's video on how to build partnerships, how to get different collaboration ideas, how to reach out to influencers, and so on. Without further ado, I'll see you in the next video. So in this lesson, we're going to be going over ChatGPT prompts that are specialized to building your profile on YouTube. As always, you can download them in the link down below. That's going to be a nice little PDF that we've created for you. And we're going to go ahead and start with our first ChatGPT prompt here, which goes over YouTube video description. Okay, all we need to do is go ahead and just drag over the prompt, press Command C, just need to paste. And as always, I like doing for the first prompt here is just having GPT fill in the example so we know how to perfectly prompt structure it. So we're just going to go ahead and say fill in the variables with examples, semicolon, and let's see what GPT comes up with. Okay, so GPT came up with the type of video content is a step-by-step cooking tutorial on how to make vegan versions of classical Italian dishes with special guests and Chef Angela. Target audience is vegan food enthusiasts and those interested in Italian cuisine, looking for ways to expand their culinary repertoire. And the key takeaways is understanding basics of vegan cooking. And as you see here, we got a nice little description here with some emojis integrated with it, and then also key takeaways to take from the said lesson that you're creating on YouTube. One thing I'd like to point out here is the importance of key takeaways when you put those in your YouTube description. These are pretty valuable when it comes to metadata and SEO when people are searching up different topics on YouTube. Now that you know how to use this prompt, you can go ahead and use this prompt for any type of context. For when you upload a YouTube video, you just fill in those two little bracket variables there and you'll be able to get a description that is niche down and specific to your specific content that you are uploading. So our next prompt we're going to be looking at here is going to be the YouTube channel About Me section. So when you set up your YouTube channel, you're going to have an About Me section. Let's go ahead and optimize our About Me section to fit our niche the best. I'm going to go ahead and paste that. And then the content focus, we're going to go ahead and stay within the realm of what we had here. So we're going to go say our content focus is vegan cooking. And then for personal background, let's go ahead and ask, actually, we'll go ahead and enter in that ourselves. We'll go ahead and say that our personal background is we were a chef for 5 years. And then this is where you'd give it your experience and, you know, background between your niche of like why you feel like you have authority within your niche. And then the next part, we have unique selling points. We offer creative vegan dishes and cookbooks. Obviously, the more information you provide, the better the output will be. But for now, let's go ahead and see what this About Me would look like. So as you see here, we got our niche specific YouTube About Me that you could add to your customization section of your YouTube channel, such as what makes our channel unique. Additionally, not only do we share random for recipes through our videos, but we also craft them into cookbooks, basically getting all the key metrics that you inputted as the into the variable here, and then adding a CTA, so why subscribe, because every week we'll provide you with a delicious dose of vegan cooking inspiration and so on. Overall, a very effective About Me section you can add to your YouTube channel. The final prompt I want to go over in today's video is going to be the default upload prompt. This is going to allow you to set up essentially, you know, when you press customization and then you say default uploads, you're going to be able to paste this output there and you're going to have it there. So, you know, overall in your description, you're going to have, you know, less time spent on it because of the fact that you already have certain stuff that's always going to be there throughout all your videos, if that makes sense. All right, from here, we're just going to go ahead and paste that in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have GPT fill in these variables so we can get a better idea that's not maybe cooking associated. We're going to say, please fill in the variables with examples. Do semicolon. And then let's see what it comes up with. For the variables inputted, we got do-it-yourself home decor tutorials, the focus being substantial, home decor, and do-it-yourself crafting, and then the target audience, eco-conscious individuals. So that has been filled in over here. And then from there, the default upload settings is going to be obviously a unique title specific to the video. You can kind of discover that on your own. But the description can be context you add at the end of every one of your descriptions here, and you can have it sectioned off, and then obviously the more specific descriptions that we outlined above here maybe above the fold compared to this description. But it's always nice to have a consistent description throughout your videos that's maybe at the bottom just describing an overarching idea of what your channel offers, because this is going to help with SEO and metadata when YouTube tries to search you in different search queries. From here, we also get, constant hashtags that can be used throughout all videos, such as DIY or DIY, home decor, substantial living, and so on. It also gives you the category, the visibility, the thumbnail, end screen cards, and so on. Overall, use this tool to set up a kind of default paragraph at the end of every single one of your videos, as that's going to show consistency and more authority within your niche. Perfect. You have set up your YouTube profile. You've gotten a default upload formats. You've also gotten the ability to set up descriptions automatically and an About You section. Let's go ahead and jump into the next lesson here, and I'll see you there. Welcome to the next lesson here, where we're going to be looking at ChatGPT prompts specifically tailored for the purpose of sponsored content and affiliate marketing. As always, you can find all the prompts used in today's video in that PDF down below. So go ahead and download it, and let's jump into how to leverage these ChatGPT prompts for YouTube. The first prompt we're going to copy is going to be the YouTube affiliate marketing strategies. From here, we're just going to paste, and then we're going to ask GPT to fill in with example variables so we can get the best type of structuring on how to input variables here. Fill with example variables, if I can spell today. And then we're going to do semicolon so it knows what we're talking about here. And let's go ahead and see what GPT comes up with. Okay, so for the specific niche of fitness and health, and the audience being young adults, we see 5 different strategies proposed in creating relevant content, optimized video tags and description, engagement with audiences, collaborating with influencers in the fitness personalities, and giveaway and context. What we do here, though, is we can take this one step further, and let's just say we want to grab this specific example here, and we're going to say, can you give me 3 examples of, and then we'll just go ahead and paste that. And then it'll understand from our context that we've written out before that we're talking about our specific niche and our audience here. And we're going to get 3 example relevant examples when it comes to our niche. So in that context, we would see a home workout series, a product review and tutorials, and healthy lifestyle vlogs. As always, you can go ahead and take one of these. Maybe ask it, hey, create me a playlist that does 10 episodes, give me the titles and descriptions for each episode, and so on. Let's go ahead and try out our next prompt here, which is going to be the YouTube affiliate marketing content ideas. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and paste that there. I'm going to go ahead and grab the same niche of fitness and health, and then we're going to go ahead and grab the same target audience here, which is going to be the young adults interested in fitness and overall wellness. And then let's go ahead and say that our product here, obviously the more information you provide, the better the output will be. But in our context, we're just going to say a yoga mat. We're going to hit enter here, and then let's see what GPT can come up with in this context. So we got 10 different suggestions based off that input. We got the yoga mat review, yoga beginner series, 10-minute morning yoga routine, 30-day yoga challenge, and so on. As you see here, this has been niched down, and we got all these different content ideas that could be surrounded around the affiliate product that you might be, promoting on your specific channel. All really good stuff. As always, you could take one of these titles here, for example, the 30-day yoga challenge, and go ahead and ask it, how many lessons or episodes should this consist of? How long should these episodes be? And so on. The next prompt we're going to be looking at in today's video is going to be the YouTube affiliate marketing success stories. We'll go ahead and paste that there. We'll grab the same niche we've been dealing with in today's video. We're going to hit that. We're going to hit enter, and then we're going to be able to get a success story from the Fitness Blenders workout videos. This dives into depth on the specific strategies used by this campaign, the key lessons and actual insights from this campaign. So as you see here, the strategies used were content creation, where they posted, 600 workout videos catering to various fitness levels and goals. The product placement was effective in these routine videos, and the engagement where, it comes to responding to people's comments on, workouts and offering support and so on. And then as you see here, the key lessons and actual insights that we received from this was consistency and variety in content, authenticity, seamless product integration, and community engagement. So, the idea essentially that you wouldn't want to just throw a product in an individual's face. You want to make it look like it actually has utility value, and there's actually like a reason that you are promoting it as you see yourself using it, and it isn't just like a throwaway affiliate link. One thing I want to point out here is that maybe you want to niche down even further than fitness and health. Maybe you're really just like yoga and meditation. In order just to edit these prompts so you don't have to recopy them and paste them, you can just come up to this little marker here, and then you can just edit it directly. So for example, I could just do the yoga niche, or just put yoga, and then you'll be able to get your new output based off your new niche like that. The last prompt we're going to be looking at here today is going to be the affiliate marketing platforms options. This is a great prompt because depending on what you're trying to advertise and promote on your channel, it really can change on what type of platform you use to, get those commissions, such as Amazon affiliates, ClickBank, and so on. Some platforms encourage more software-oriented products or digital products. Some are more physical, like ship-to-door type products. So as you see here, we're going to go ahead and just put in the new niche of yoga, and then we're going to put a requirements as, we'll say, earn at least 20% commission. I'm going to hit enter here and see what kind of platforms would be perfect for our niche. So in this context, it was able to give Amazon Associates, Share Sale, ClickBank, CJ Affiliates, and Flex offers. And what's great about this is that since we're talking about yoga, obviously the first one's going to be Amazon Associates, as there's going to be a ton of plethora when it comes to meditation products and yoga products, which seems to be like more of what you would probably be advertising on this type of channel. But from here, you can go ahead and dive into any of these for more information through GPT and really see which one would best apply to your niche. So now we understand what our niche is and how to monetize it. Let's jump into the next module here where we'll learn how to use AI automation and leverage it for our YouTube channel.